Partnerem kanału jest Zonda Krypto, lider wśród giełd kryptowalut Europy Środkowo-Wschodniej. Z kodem KRYPTO10 otrzymujesz $10 na start. Partnerem kanału jest Media Expert, dystrybutor mistrzowskich telewizorów Hisense.
Moi drodzy, witam bardzo gorąco z holenderskiej Bredy. Miasta, które 80 lat temu zostało wyzwolone spod niemieckiej okupacji przez polskich żołnierzy pod dowództwem generała Maczka. To wyjątkowe miejsce na mapie Europy, w którym mimo upływu lat wciąż pamięta się o polskich bohaterach, którzy tak wiele zrobili dla tego miejsca. Na pewno słyszeliście o kultowych koszulkach klubu piłkarskiego Breda na sezon 2024-2025 z wizerunkami polskich żołnierzy, z nazwiskami tych, którzy polegli w walce o wyzwolenie Bredy. Co roku ultrasi pamiętają o polskich bohaterach. Niedawno zbierali pieniądze dla polskich ofiar powodzi. Postanowiłem tu przyjechać, by stworzyć dla Was historyczno-piłkarski reportaż. Spotkać się z ludźmi, którzy kultywują pamięć o polskich żołnierzach. Zapraszam na wyjątkową lekcję historii z piłką nożną w tle.
Both my grandfathers were Polish and both served in the 1st Polish Armored Division. In 1944 they arrived here and they helped with the liberation of Breda.
The soldier on the motorcycle and then girls from the city of Breda going to that motorcycle, talking to this soldier. This is a very iconic picture and it's made during the liberation, but I think that most people living in Breda know this picture.
We're really thankful what the Polish people did for Breda.
General Maczka decided not to bomb down the place, the Breda city, fight man to man on the combat to liberate our city. That's the main reason we are very fond of our liberators, because our city was almost undamaged.
Po drodze do hotelu z podpisania kontraktu trener przygotowania motorycznego mówi: zajedziemy na cmentarz polskich żołnierzy i generała Maczka. Mówię, no dobra. I jak weszliśmy na ten cmentarz z moim menadżerem Rafałem, no to wtedy odczuliśmy ten respekt.
The main goal when we made this huge flag was to educate the Dutch people itself, that not only the Americans, the British, the Scottish, the Canadians or whatever liberated Europe, but it was the Polish.
Before this was the Maczek Memorial, it was called the Maczek Museum. It was on a military base on the other side of the city of Breda. We had to leave there as a museum. And then for 10 years there was no building where we could expose our items and the story itself. And then after long, let's say, travel around Breda, at the end, this location was found next to the Polish cemetery for the liberators who died actually during the war. And this location came available. And then with funding of people and companies in Breda, we created this memorial. First, during the winter of 1944-45, they couldn't go further in Holland. And then that they stayed, especially a lot of them in Breda. And then after the liberation of the rest of Holland, that they couldn't go back home because the story that Poland became communistic then. And fortunately for most of them, they already had some contacts here in the surroundings in Breda, but also you see Polish people going back to other smaller towns around Breda, where they found families where they stayed during this winter, or where they met already their girlfriends, and that's when they founded their own families here in Breda, and that's why today actually you see so many family of those Polish liberators still living in the city of Breda, and that's why it's also so visible in the city of Breda who they were, and that's a great opportunity, I think, still today also for young people to explain that they need to be very respectful to what those Polish liberators did and what it means for us as a city. What you see here is one of the uniforms which General Maczka actually worn during the war. We received that from his family, and it's also actually quite interesting because you can see actually how small he was. Because if you see me standing next to it, he's not that big, but he was maybe not big in body, but really big in what he at the end realized with the liberation here in Holland. And especially also the fact that he took the decision to liberate Breda with man-to-man fight instead of using heavy artillery, I think is something which is very important for the people living in Breda. Because when you come home from a trip away and you see the big church on the city square in Breda, when you are born in Breda, that's when you feel at home.
My name is Marijn Kuber, or Zuber in Polish. Both my grandfathers were Polish and both served in the 1st Polish Armored Division. And afterwards they stayed for, the division stayed for 5 months in Breda, and they met both my grandmothers. Well, here I am.
It was a story of love.
Yes, absolutely. My father's father, he was a car mechanic. His main love was Polish dance, Polish folk music and dancing. They were very close. My father's father, he was born in a small town about 70 kilometers south of Lviv. He was taken prisoner by the Russians and he was sent to
Siberia.
To Siberia. It's near the Arctic Circle. He was sent to a coal mine there and he endured very bad conditions. Kazakhstan, Iran, Iraq, he took a boat in Cairo to South Africa and from South Africa to Scotland. I took a look at the route and it's approximately 27,000 kilometers, so it's really unbelievable to imagine that. For me it's almost impossible to think about what they endured.
Mówili o nich, że są czarnymi diabłami, bo w takich kolorach mieli berety i skórzane płaszcze. Byli szaleńczo odważni. Po klęsce wrześniowej w 1939 roku generał Stanisław Maczek, zachowując zdolność bojową, wycofał się na Węgry, stamtąd do Francji, a później do Wielkiej Brytanii. 25 lutego 1942 roku w Szkocji powołano pierwszą dywizję pancerną. W lipcu 1944 roku, już po lądowaniu aliantów w Normandii, gdy II wojna światowa wkraczała w decydującą fazę, generał Maczek i jego żołnierze wylądowali we Francji. Wyzwalali tamtejsze miasta, przekraczali kolejne granice francusko-belgijską, belgijsko-holenderską. 29 października 1944 roku wyzwolili Bredę. Część z nich zagrała towarzyski mecz z lokalną drużyną NAK. Był pośród nich Alfred Freddy Wieliszek, który po wojnie został graczem NAK, osiadł w Bredzie i był zasłużonym, honorowym obywatelem miasta. To ich wizerunki pojawiły się na koszulkach NAK Breda na sezon 2024-2025.
I'm Mirte and I live in Breda. And I'm a graphic designer now for 13 years. And I love NAC Breda, the football club. Well, I started playing football when I was 25 and I think that's the best decision I ever made in my life. And I got to know so many people and gave me so much joy in any way, with friendships, with opportunities, with job opportunities even. And now I have designed an award-winning football kit. So yeah, I think with making the decision of when I was 25 and now I'm winning awards. So football definitely changed my life. I started to do some voluntary work for the football club when I was a sponsor. And I together with the Maczka Memorial Breda, I designed this scarf. And you have to help me pronounce. Dzięki. Yeah. Because we're really thankful what the Polish people did for Breda, and we want to honor it. And this is one of the first initiatives where I was helping with. And this where when it started, that's when the idea rose about the football kit. That's when I thought, okay, this could be a really good idea. And together with Naszych Memorial Breda, we came up with the idea of the football kit, completely designed about the 80 years of freedom we are celebrating now today.
When they asked me, do you want to be part of it? Of course, it's such a great experience and an opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime. So I helped with the information, the background, what is possible, what is not possible. It's very important to show pictures that are locally from Breda, because if you show a picture of which was taken in France or Germany, then it's and one thing is what they mentioned. They want to put names on the shirt, and then I got the idea. The only way to put the man on the shirt is those who gave their lives. That's the ultimate prize, and that's for me no questions asked. You have to put them on the shirt.
We'll have a big banner from 2,300 square meters, which will show a big Polish flag with pictures of the liberation of Breda and the words that show that we do remember the sacrifice that they brought. It was very important for us that supporters, the club and the city is one unity, and I think this really shows it.
Yeah, the next home game is in late October, 26th of October. 29th October was the day that Breda got liberated by the 1st Polish Armored Division. Yes, it's going to be a special game. We hope it still is a bit about the football, because we still have to win. The points are very important, but yeah, what the main thing will be is to commemorate the Polish liberators with a huge. I think we can tell it by now, the largest flag we ever made in the stadium. Okay, we're Dutch, we're from this province, but first of all we see ourselves as we're from Breda, and we want to show that to everyone. We're very aware that we live in a beautiful city with beautiful history, going back ages, centuries ago. Very grateful again to still have the beautiful city center. Other cities don't even have that anymore because it got bombed during the war. We tend to think that we are quite special, but
Poszliśmy na zdjęcia, to było na tym właśnie cmentarzu i wtedy zobaczyłem, jak mnie wszyscy przyjęli, jak oni byli dumni z tej koszulki, którą zrobili, a tak naprawdę to jest koszulka o Polakach, więc to pokazuje, jak Holendrzy są naprawdę, oni są też dumni z tej koszulki, którą stworzyli. Nie byłem w stanie w ogóle jej kupić, ja nawet jej nie otrzymałem po podpisaniu, bo to po prostu się, można w cudzysłowie, jak świeże bułeczki się rozchodzi, bo tak naprawdę była sytuacja, że oni wypuszczają ileś tam set koszulek i one w momencie schodzą i mam wiele wiadomości od Polaków na Instagramie, na WhatsAppie od znajomych i tak dalej, żeby gdzie można ją kupić, gdzie można kupić. Ja dostaję wiadomości nawet, dlatego teraz mogę nawet oficjalnie powiedzieć, że ja widzę te wiadomości, tylko ja nawet na nie nie reaguję, bo ja nawet nie mam co z tym zrobić, bo ja tych koszulek też nie mam bo ludzie na przykład do mnie piszą: Kacper, proszę załatw koszulkę, ja sobie nawet za nią zapłacę, nie? Gdzieś tak ludzie, ale to jest po prostu na ten moment wydaje mi się nierealne, żeby ją zdobyć. Trzeba po prostu jak to się mówi, polować na nią w sklepie internetowym, jak gdzie wychodzą.
Poznałem kilku, powiedzmy, ultrasów, no i sposób, jak oni do mnie mówili, jak z takim respektem podchodzić do mojej osoby, to było czuć, że to jest coś dla nich, że jestem dla nich kimś, mimo że widzimy się pierwszy raz. Oni mają respekt do Polaków, do każdego Polaka, myślę, z osobna. Tam jeden z nich nawet ma żonę Polkę i gdzieś tam pojedyncze słowa po polsku się uczy i ma ogromną chęć przyjeżdżać do Polski. Zresztą z każdym, kim rozmawiam, zachęcam do przyjazdu do Polski, bo jest pięknym krajem, żeby poznali trochę naszej kultury. No widać, że mają respekt i też musimy być za to wdzięczni, bo to jest chyba fenomen na skalę światową.
Dzień dobry, and that's one of the three Polish words I speak. At the moment you're in Breda in Catch 22 Special Beers Bar, which used to be the Warsaw Bar, a Polish bar. And it was originated in 1965 till 1984 by Franek Muszorowski and his wife. And Franek was one of the members, soldiers, liberators of our city. Polish music, Polish beer. I even have a bottle of Polish vodka from that time, still here. I got it from the son of Franek, Jan. And the Polish ambassador came here every month to collect letters and post packages to send to Poland or to get packages from Poland to here. And so the people gathered, there was always beer, there was always fun, there was always music. Somebody comes in, you hear the accent, say, where are you from? Yeah, Poland. Oi, dzień dobry. Oi, dzień dobry. This used to be a Polish bar. And if you tell the story to people like 25, 30 years of age, they're amazed because most of the people over there don't even know that we exist. And the only reason why we're having this interview now in English instead of German is because of their Polish soldiers.
Walk of Fame is a route where you can see banners with 80 Polish liberators on it. And actually the Walk of Fame is following the track over which General Maczka and his men liberated Breda. So it's actually starting in the street named after him, General Maczka. And we chose there 80 Polish liberators to show their face in a very alive way because of the help also of AI nowadays. You can really make those pictures as if they were taken yesterday with a real face, and then the story behind it is explained on an app which you can download, or you can go to our website where you can find the stories behind those men. And all those 80 liberators later on lived in Breda. So they are really people from Breda, but who originally came from Poland to liberate Breda.